Yep, we all know it. 4x4 parity sucks. But today I'm going to try and make it as easy as possible for you to learn how to solve it. Hey guys, it's Brody, and today I'm making this video about OLL and PLL parity for 4x4. If this is your first time watching my channel, make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll get notified when I make more awesome tutorials. With that out of the way, let's get started. So 4x4 has two different types of parity. There's OLL parity, where there's one flipped edge, like you see here, and none of the other edges are flipped wrong. And there's PLL parity, where two opposite or adjacent edges are swapped and nothing else is swapped wrong. You can also tell if you have PLL parity because when you get to PLL, you'll see a PLL that isn't possible on 3x3, like I have here, and that's another way of knowing if you have PLL parity. So I'm going to start off by teaching you OLL parity. Now this is quite a long algorithm, but it's quite simple actually, and it should be easy to learn. It's important to note that all of the U moves are just U2s, and it's alternating U2s with wide R or wide L, and that makes it quite easy. And because of that, it's really important to be able to do double flicks with both of your hands in order to do this algorithm quickly. So here's the algorithm. You hold it from this angle with your flipped edge in front, and you do this. Wide R, U2, X, wide R, U2, wide R, U2, wide R prime, U2, wide L, U2, wide R prime, U2, wide R, U2, wide R prime, U2, wide R prime. Again, like I said, it's a really long alg, but it's a lot easier if you break it down into smaller steps. Really fast people can execute this in like 1.5 seconds or something ridiculous like that. I can't do that, but let me show you my fast execution real quick. And now on to PLL parity. So first I'm just going to show you the algorithm, and then I'm going to show you how to apply it. So first, if you see you have swapped opposite edges like this, then you want to put them in the front and the back, and then you can just do a simple algorithm to stop it. Here we go, here's the algorithm. Small R2, which means just the inner R layer. U2. Small R2. Wide U2. Small R2. Wide U2. And then it will have a U2 AUF if it was lined up. There is also a case where you have two adjacent edges swapped like this, but you don't have to learn a separate alg for this. There's actually quite a neat setup in order to solve this with the same algorithm. So all you need to do is position these to be across from each other with some setup moves, then do the parity algorithm, and then undo the setup moves. So let's show you how I do that. So I'm going to do a sexy move, RU, R prime, U prime, and that moved my orange edge to right here, my green edge to right here, across from each other. Then I can do my alg, and then just undo my setup moves, which is just U prime, and then insert this pair. And then I've solved that parity. So those are the main algs, but in actuality, you won't get those just like that very often. You're more likely to get to PLL and just see something like this, which makes no sense and wouldn't actually happen on 3x3. So instead of trying to see what PLL is hidden underneath and then do that and then do parity, it's a lot easier to just do your parity alg here and then do whatever PLL you get. And you can even do PLL parity from different angles in order to influence what PLL you get, but I don't do that much because I'm not that advanced at 4x4. So here, you can see we've got parity because there's no PLL like this. So then, I do my parity alg, and then I have an R perm. And then I just do my R perm. Okay, last thing, I'm going to show you sort of 3 advanced PLL parity cases that are important to know. So the first advanced case I'm going to show you is for when you just have two diagonal corners swapped. So this might seem like a nightmare case because if you just do PLL parity, then you're going to get an N-perm, which is horrible, but there's a really easy way to solve it using some tricks with the Y-perm. The Y-perm will swap these and then swap some edges. So there's a trick we can do with that. So the Y-perm is made up of two OLLs, and so using that we can solve this in a really neat way. So first we do the first part of the Y-perm, then U prime, and then PLL parity, then U prime, and then the second part of the Y-perm, and that will solve that case. Okay, the second neat case I'm going to show you is when you almost have a JV perm, except instead of having just this block and then another block in the back here, you have this block and then a 2x2 block here. So there's this case where the 2x2 block is in the front and then there's another one where it's in the back, and those are two different cases. So when you have it in the front, what you want to do is do your JB perm and then do your PLL parity. And then when you have the same block on the left and then your 2x2 block in the back, you want to do something slightly different. You want to do your PLL parity first and then do your JB perm. And those will solve it really efficiently. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my social media. And if you really want to help me out, you can bookmark the SpeedCube shop link in the description to help me earn commission and make more awesome stuff like this. I'll see you guys later, and I hope you have a fantastic day.